are the source of your wisdom. So when we're talking about connecting with any kind of, what we would call interdimensional beings or something to that effect, we're talking about connecting with them because it helps us connect deeper within ourselves. So when we're trying to connect to the Pleiadians, right, what energy do they typically have, right? They have a very loving, kind, patient energy. So when we're connecting to that loving, kind, patient energy, we're connecting to that part of ourselves. And when we're connecting to the Andromedans, we're connecting to that very sophisticated, bold, and strong energy. And when we're connecting to the Arcturians, we're connecting to the energy of these beings. We are not connecting to necessarily the individual beings themselves. We are connecting to that part of us because we're also multidimensional. So the only way that we can remember our multidimensionality is to connect into the energy of different dimensional aspects, right? So these beings are actually assisting us by allowing us to connect to their energy, but their energy is allowing us to connect to us, to who we really are, and to remember who we are on a bigger scale. And some of this is a little bit, outside of the aspect of how do I live my daily life. Yes, a lot of this is not going to be about how do I live my daily life, because that's not what this is about. This is also, life on earth is also about remembering who you are. So in order for you to remember who you are, you must also connect not only to your daily life, because yes, you have to be here on earth. That is where we live. This is who we are. We are humans. However, if we want to remember that multidimensional aspect of ourselves, we have to bring it here. And so, but that means that we have to find that energy again. We have to find that connection within ourselves again. And that's how we bring it here. It's not about going out there, finding it and bringing it back. It's about awakening within you what you already are. And I know that a lot of people say that, and it's really frustrating, and I totally get it, because you're like, well, great, how do I just remember that I'm amazing, right? Because that's not how we're programmed. However, that's what you wake up out of. You wake up out of those limitations. And when you start, yes, even though it is an external connection in your brain to begin with, that is not the actual connection that's happening. The connection that's happening within yourself is the connection to that energy. And so you think that you're connecting to the Pleiadians or the Andromedans, or name an extraterrestrial race or a light being, dimensional being, or whatever you want to call them. It's when you're bringing them within you, because it's already who you are. You're already multidimensional. That's why people cannot figure out what star seed they are, because they're all of it. You're all of it. You're the entire universe. You're the Andromedans. You're everything. You're all of it. There is not one. You're even the grays, the ones that people don't like typically. You're all of it, because you can connect within those aspects within you. And so it doesn't mean that you're bad if you are connecting to grays or anything like that. But when you're connecting to all of these different aspects, that's the interdimensionality that you are. That's how you are multidimensional. Because it's the only way to bring those things here is to connect with them within yourself. You cannot try to connect out. You have to connect in. And if you're connecting to the Pleiadians and you're connecting to the Greys and you're connecting to whoever, you have to bring it back here to you. And that's where it's actually happening. It's all happening inside of you. So if you're having negative experiences, if you're having like difficult experiences with those connections, it's because it is a vibrational universe. You're connecting because you're trying to heal something, and unfortunately that pain is louder than that love that's within you. So when you're going to connect on a different level with different types of beings, and they all serve a purpose. They all serve a purpose. So there's no differentiation between like good ones and bad ones, because they're all serving a purpose. And every single one of you is protected by your own energetic signatures. You are not going to experience something that is outside of your energetic signature. Everything within you is an energetic experience. And these energetic experiences that you have with, say, other beings, say they're negative and you're having a hard time with that, you need to stop for a second and look at what part of yourself you're connecting from. Because if you're connecting from a place of fear and thinking that you're going to connect to something bad, it's because you have a belief in yourself that something is bad within you. That is not necessarily the case, but that's how we're viewing it. And so these beings give us the ability to go deeper. And that's why people are afraid of them. Because when you go deeper into them, you go deeper into yourself. And that's why people are afraid of any kind of life outside of our own. And that's it. They are you and you are them, and that comes from the idea that you can connect within. And most people are afraid to. People are less afraid to, oddly enough, connect to a Pleiadian being than they are to connect to that shadow aspect of themselves. That is a reality. Some people just don't want to go there at all, right? Some people are like, no, I'm good, thanks. But you have to go there if you want something different than what you've got now. Because all you're doing is just prolonging your own pain by not connecting to yourself. And whatever path that works for you, if you can just jump right in there, you go for it. But I'm just saying, you can use connection as a tool to help you go deeper, to help you dive deeper into yourself, because they are you. And they will help you by you being able to help yourself. And that's at the end of the day what they're actually doing. They're allowing you, they're giving you the space to help yourself become the person you want to be and the person you know you can be. Because they don't have the same experiences that we do.